Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Spartans of Michigan State. Set for football now in South Florida. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. And we are underway in the national championship game. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. They begin with Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown to Clemson. Junior Gandy, 47 yards. And Clemson has taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They'll run on 1st down. Alexander still fighting for more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great play there. 61 yards. And the Spartans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That catch good for only a couple. These two teams all tied after one. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, Taylor. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, do I ever?
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd down, it's Henry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much. And
now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Nifty footwork at the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fallon Harris, 54 yards. And the Spartans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Taylor. And he fumbles. fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Austin Richards, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Spartans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty.
And he loses the football a second time. And the defense has come up with it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
1st and 10 now for the Spartans. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Spartans are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Taylor. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Spartans have got it on cruise control. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the ball is knocked out. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Spartans would extend their lead here just before halftime. An extra point attempt to follow here. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Hey, baby, you can't give enough love. That's the end of the first half. With the score, Spartans 49, Tigers 7.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Spartans extend their lead yet again. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at the time, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
A third down now, and those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag or just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Spartans just continue to roll. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Fielded just inside the 20. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Michigan State now with a 1st and 10. Shedding through the defense. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. hands it off out of the gun. Space to run past the 20. And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Spartans are pouring it on.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Taylor. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Shrugs him off. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So it's celebration time in East Lansing. For the first time since 1966, the Michigan State Spartans are college football's national champions.
For all my listeners out there, I'm just going to put it to you this way. NFL teams love championship pedigree. It's one of the main reasons why Michigan State's going to be represented near the top of this year's draft. By their star quarterback, of course. In short, there's plenty of amazing players out there. But when teams look at this kid now, they're inevitably going to think to themselves, winner, champion. Yeah, obviously his measurables are off the charts, but I think his championship experience sets him further apart from the rest of the pack. Anyway, let's shift into something I read before the show. An interesting post my wife Susie sent me about the